You have your basic colour that you work out by eye, and then take a bit of what you've mixed, your darker colour, in with it. And for the shadows, just blend some in at the bottom. Then your lighter colour, which would be white. You blend it in at, say, the top end for your highlights, a bit more. Gives you highlights. It might not show up so much on camera, so I'll make it a bit brighter. Than it needs to be to show the highlights. Then on metals and that, you get a cold feel to them and reflections in them from the colours around. So on an aircraft, bit of ultramarine blue, you put say a bit of a ripple in the metal. Then depending where it is on the aircraft, move it about a little. Blend it in gently. Don't give any blue etc. reflected. Then if you have a curve underneath as well, you can get grass, runway, whatever colour reflected in it. So say there it's curving underneath, we're having shadow as well. Right, now then, where were we? Back now then. So to cap off, what I've done on the initial colour is mix Payne's grey in with white to give it that steely colour, because there's a blue back note behind Payne's grey. Like, it's good for skies and stuff like that. Then for low lights, make it a bit darker, a bit more Payne's grey in. For highlights, white. You usually get sky colour reflected in it, so if you do a bit of French ultramarine blue, and then the ground colour as well, which I've used to revert, but I've used emerald in with it, it's not much difference, and then you can feather edges off and stuff like that. Depending on how it goes, I've got a bit of green in with it there, but it doesn't really matter for demo purposes. Clean it off a bit. Yeah, it's just a demo anyway. Drop a bit of white down. Then clean it off again. Feather that into the green, into the lower down darker grey. Feather it in at the top. What I do, just gently go over to blend them in more. Just taking the tops off the paint. And as you can see, it just gives transitions. If you work with them accurately where the colours are on your actual painting, can show here. Yeah, if you work with them a bit more accurately, and pay attention to where colours are, you can see it in there. It's like got the reflection of the sky, then some green from the ground. And if you blend it all in, it looks quite realistic as chrome and like non-shiny metal finishes don't reflect colours as much. They're in there, but it's usually in wider areas, which I'll be able to demo more down this side because there's some of the colour in the side down there. Right, for those that didn't notice fully what I was doing, because Big Hand were in way before, we're just feathering it in, getting a bit over wet now these, but it gives the idea. And then getting that blend done. And you also get points of light, which I do by get a bit of your white. You say point of light with her, you can put quite a bit so. Say that's your point of light. Then what you do, get a brush like that that has fairly rigid but fairly soft as well. Then just work it out from the centre. Then there's others blend in. It's just so it's a point of light where your points of light would be, and then blend it out gradually so it blends in with the surrounding area, and it gives you your points of shine and everything. Obviously it'll look better on your painting, but that's what I do, blend it out gradually. You might sometimes take a couple of goes with it because it's blending into colours around. Basically, got to get a larger feathering brush for the outside edges. Basically gives you your points of light and where the main light source is heading, it's in, I should say. Like that. Look a lot better when you spend more time over it. That's just video example to show what's going on.